That's correct, Arabile. Good morning and good morning to the viewers. What we do know about this scheduled appearance before the Boksburg Magistrates Court is that Julius Mkhwanazi, the suspended deputy chief of the EMPD, is facing charges of fraud, corruption and defeating the ends of justice. Now, it's important that when we look at the Criminal Procedure Act and the interpretation of those particular statutes, it's important that we don't look at them in isolation. And that is when we bring in the Prevention and Combating of Corrupt Activities Act, because that is the particular statute that would look at particular corrupt activities, especially when it looks at the alleged gratification of public officials. And so that is the realm in which we are operating. And when we look at Chapter 2 of that particular statute, it then places us in particular realms in terms of gratification amounts. And that's about 500,000, 100,000 as well. And then that places us in the Criminal Procedure Act. Now, in terms of the Criminal Procedure Act, any offense that is committed in terms of PRECA may be labeled as a Schedule 5 offense. And if it is serious enough, it may be escalated to a Schedule 6 offense. Now, this means that the alleged or the charges that are going to be faced by Julius Mkhwanazi are particularly of a serious nature, because you'll remember that in Schedule 5 offenses, the onus, and in Schedule 6 offenses, the onus shifts from the prosecution to the accused. That means if it is a Schedule 5 offense, then Julius Mkhwanazi will have to demonstrate to the court that it is in the interest of justice that he be released on bail. However, if it is a Schedule 6 offense, then he will need to demonstrate that there are exceptional circumstances that need, or rather, that would lead the court to come to the determination that he should be released. And so that is the realm that we anticipate we will be operating in, because of the seriousness of the charges that will be laid out to bear for Julius Mkhwanazi. But of course, both the National Prosecuting Authority as well as the South African Police Service have kept their cards very close to their chest in relation to the charges, the specific nature of the charges that Julius Mkhwanazi faces. So we do understand that those will be further elucidated when he appears in this particular lower court in the criminal dock. But this is not a name that is unfamiliar with South Africans. We have heard of Julius Mkhwanazi not only before the Commission of Inquiry that's investigating allegations of criminal infiltration and political interference in the criminal justice system, but also before the Parliamentary Ad Hoc Committee. And in relation to his name has been mentioned in alleged corruption that